In 2023, I decided to take a very crucial step. I took 2 hours of my day each and every day to learn a skill, and that is how I was able to get myself into digital marketing. I've also been able to learn a couple of skills like crocheting. Like you can see these earrings, I was able to crochet them on my own. When it comes to learning a skill, the first thing is you are able to be of value. You're able to offer the value you get from the skill you have, so people can appreciate what you bring to the table. We all know that. The second thing is you are able to make money with the skill sets you have. Like digital marketing, I'm able to package my services and offer to business people. And when it comes to crocheting my earrings, I'm able to sell these earrings on all my platforms. You can actually go and check me out on IG. I'll leave my link here. So for someone out there who wants to learn a skill in 2024 but they do not know on exactly what are the steps they need to take, when it comes to you out there, what exactly should you consider when you are learning a skill? I'm going to give you 9 things to consider when it comes to choosing a skill in 2024. So the first thing you need to consider is your interest or your passions. What motivates you? What gives you the energy, the fire? For me, I love helping business people. I love talking about business. I love learning more about business, what goes in and out of business. And that's why I ventured into crocheting, so that I can be able to build my own business, and also digital marketing, so that I can be able to invest in other people's business and learn their ins and outs in their industry. So you need to choose something that is of your interest, something that you can see yourself doing it even without being paid immediately. The second thing is you need to consider your future goals. So what are you hoping to achieve in 5 years? Who do you hope to be in 5 or 10 years? You want to be a writer. You want to be able to publish books, sell books. So the first step is you need to be able to learn content writing. You need to be able to know how to write. So you go and learn the content writing as a skill. You invest your time and energy in writing blog posts, articles, and just building yourself and building the momentum you need, so that by the time it comes 2 to 3 years, you have been able to be very confident in your writing, confident in what you are doing. So you need to consider in 5 years, in 10 years, where do I want to be? What do I want to do? If you want to be in the film industry, maybe you can start by doing content creation. You can start by doing videography or video edit. Is my skill in demand? The skill you are learning, do people really want the services you have to render? You don't want to go and learn something that is outdated. A good example is actually used to pay to learn computer skills. People used to pay so that they can have their Gmail's account created, but these days a 6-year-old knows how to work with computers. So that is something that no one is willing to pay. So you need to look at the market demand. Is it something that people can actually pay for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years? I'll not be replaced by AI or something. You really need to consider the demand of your skill. And if you are not sure if your skill or the skill you want to learn is on demand, I'll leave a time. Number 5 is current skills level. So if you are a beginner, you are literally starting from zero, ground zero. You are different from someone who has an idea of what they are doing. Maybe you want to learn digital marketing. There's someone who has been able to be in the industry, or they know a bit about digital marketing. They just want to get the certificate or just be able to add more knowledge about digital marketing. So if you're a beginner, you need to give yourself patience. You need to give yourself time. Don't rush, because you cannot be in the same level with someone who knows an idea of what they are doing. So you need to know, am I a beginner literally from ground zero, or am I someone who has an idea, so I just need to add up? That is something you need to consider. 6th thing you need to consider is your learning resources. Where are you going to get your courses? Where are you going to get your classes? Are they going to be the online space or offline? So if you are someone who needs guidance, who needs to be directed one step at a time, maybe you need a coach who can be there with you every single time, or you can just read on your own and understand, or you need to go for classes physically so that you can be able to get this. So you need to know, where am I going to get my classes? Will I need to go to the ground, or should I just take online courses, you need to consider that. For anyone who wants to learn digital courses, things to do with digital marketing, email marketing, content writing, virtual assistants, you can be able to get these online courses with certification on Alison. This is an app. I'll leave a link down here below that you can go and check them out. They offer great online courses and certification, so you are certified. You can be able to take your certificate and place it in your LinkedIn profile, so that anytime when you approach a client, they can be able to see that you are certified and you know what you are doing. The seventh thing is the cost needed. The eighth thing and the last thing is time. You need to be able to know how much time am I needed to be able to acquire these skills. So when it comes to things like web designing, coding, these are things that are very technical. So literally you'll be needed to at least invest 6 to 12 months so that you can be able just to understand a bit, so that you can be able to understand everything about these skills. But things like virtual assistant, digital marketing, social media management, copywriting, these are things that will literally take you 3 months, that will literally take you 3 to 4 months, so that you can be able just to learn these skill sets and understand them and be able to get your footsteps into this industry of making money on the online space. But if you are a hands-on skill, then it literally depends with yourself. Because as for me, when I started my crocheting, I had some skill about crocheting, so it was just a matter of me taking YouTube videos and then being really, when it comes to investing time, so many people really struggle with this. So a quick advice I can tell you is, you can just take 2 hours of your day, either from Monday to Friday or during the weekends, invest in learning these skills. They'll literally take you somewhere, and they'll literally open you to different opportunities around where you are. Because just settling for one thing, or if you're working 9 to 5 and just you want to settle for that alone, it will really put you in a high risk. If you can be able to learn a skill, a digital skill or a hands-on skill, it can be able to open doors for you and even be able to start making money for you. You just need to invest your time, because most of the time people struggle with just being disciplined enough to take at least 2 hours for the next 3 months learning these skills, analyzing and knowing everything around it before they can just be able to start making the money. So many people are interested in the money and they forget the time they need to invest, the resources they need to invest, and what really can work for them. So you don't want to be that person. Take your time, analyze all these things that I've told you, and if up to this point you're not sure of what skill can work for you or what skill is good for you to be able to learn, I have created an ebook that can actually guide you and help you. I'll leave a link down here below that you can be able to go and grab your own ebook and start your journey to just knowing what works for you. Because many people struggle with knowing what really is, many people struggle with knowing what skill is good for them, and should they even invest their time in it? Is it worth it? These are some of the questions that really go through so many people's minds. But for you, in order for you to know if these skill sets work for you, if this is the right skill for you to invest your money in, you can go and grab my ebook. It will guide you and give you the direction you need to take in order to start your journey to learning a new skill and making money with that skill. If you're not sure of how to make money with that one skill, I'll leave a video here that you can go and see the 7 ways in which you can build multiple streams of income just using one skill. Once again, thank you very much for watching up to this point.